Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. We're doing an update on my Common Planner N1H Sterling ink journal planner. So if you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. Alright guys, so the last time we did a video on the Common Planner N1H for 2024 was week 13. I am on week, not 13, but week 25. This is my current week. And week 13 was, wow, that was a while ago. So let's flip through what I have gotten since March. Apparently that was the last time I created a video for the Common Planner. So here is March monthly, April monthly, May monthly, June monthly, and we're currently in June. So as you can see, I have been a busy woman. I have not been able to decorate my monthly, even though I do have the kits from Sterling Ink. I just did not get to decorate them yet. So I do have June. Actually, I have May, I have June, and July kit. And I still have not been able to go back. Clearly, I still use the planner, but just not as intense as I was using it. So here's week 13, 14. I stayed with the same layout for work. That has not changed. This is week 15, week 16, 17. So as you can see, nothing changed. It stays the same. I think eventually I get lazy. I don't do the food part. And I stopped doing the weather because I just been busy. I just changed I keep going to this layout instead of going to this layout, which is fine. Doesn't really matter as long as I know what I'm doing, right? This is week 20. I did it with a Tombow. Then sometime around here, I realized that I needed to box up my box. So I needed to make sure I stick to one color for the month. So in May I used the gold, and I think June I decided to use pink, which I still have on hand. And then I took out a sort of like a baby blue for July. So we are, as you can see, I skipped a bunch of dinners. The split is still there, but I think I stopped doing it, yep, on week 24. So we are currently on week 25. I still stayed with doing the time here, doing my check off here. Every day I go in and I check my numbers. I still do obviously the stuff for appointments. I just don't split the dinner part. We've been getting busy with clearly getting things boxed up. I still have not gone. I've learned my lesson doing this years at a time of doing things in advance, right? So I don't do any lines in advance. I do put in whatever days I have actually off, but I didn't go that far out with appointments or anything else, unless I know they're, you know, sticked in stone basically. But as you can see, there's nothing there for, unless I know these are obviously flights, so they're there. So I paid for them, I booked them, so that kind of stuff I put in there. And obviously like holidays we went in and did, but that was it. Now for the dailies, let's see, what was in March? So here is the flip through of March. I didn't do this either, even though I have the magazine for it. I mean, that was supposed to be the plan, but things change, obviously. And then these are the dailies. And as you can see, I want to say I have not caught up to photos. The last time I had a photo in here, it was sometime in February. Yeah, February. I have not caught on to photos since February. I mean, if I get bored one day and I want to catch up to them, I can. I still do my daily Bible verse that I read in the morning. Anything that I need, like to-dos. At one point, I was listening to books instead of reading them. That was alright. Let's see. And besides that, the sort of the layout stayed the same. I mean, important things I put in there, but totally have not caught on to photos. So will I go back? So here's April. And as you can see, I totally forgot to do the April page, whether I wanted the magazine, but it's alright. It's so pretty. I'm so pretty. So here's all of April dailies. So as you can see, it's just important stuff that I wrote down. And of course, the Bible verse is the only thing I was able to catch up to. Obviously, any shopping, appointments, any information that's important, I put in there. I still use my little stickers every now and then. Let's see. Here is still April. Here I was changing the, I did change the combo every week, but that was when my creator box was not boxed up, so I was still able to. And then when we got to May, I totally forgot also to do the magazine, but that's alright. And of course, I did not get to decorate my May page because I ended up using it here. And then here's May. May. More Mays. And I think I unsubscribed for the monthly kit from Creator. I mean, I love it. It's beautiful flowers, but I did stop. I don't think after, I think I get August, but then after August, I don't get any more. Dailies, more dailies. See, this was supposed to be in the May. May. So, of course, some of the pages look empty. More May. More empty May. I still do some of the Sundays with the lemon. Because remember, that was supposed to be what we were supposed to do. But I stopped doing the recaps. I don't remember when was the last recap because Lexton has plateaued. And he stayed the same. No better, no worse. Thank God. Here, I forgot also to do the page. And I had went in and did the combos, of course. And then remembered after that I was supposed to do one of these. And totally forgot. So then I went in between the June 3rd and June 4th. And just put it in there. At least I got it in there. And then I have the half page that's supposed to be for, I think, the 1 year anniversary for August. So I still have that one left. I also went in and decided to use some washi. And still doing the Bible verses every day. Putting in still the appointments. Still doing my to-dos and appointments. We also have appointments of showing of the house, but I just have not kept up. So I kept up with mostly just the Bible verse, appointments, any important notes. I just stopped doing the pictures, but those I can go back anytime and do them. So that's fine. And today's the 19th. So I did go in and do ahead of time, obviously, the whole entire week. That's the end of this week, which is Sunday, the 23rd. And that's it. That's as far as I go. The rest are still blank. It looks like we don't have a lot left over for the end of until the end of the year, but I think she does. I want to say there's supposed to be 360 something pages in here. So technically I am supposed to have one. Now, let's talk 2025, because around this time everybody is killing themselves looking to see what they want to use for 2025. Will I have a 2025 Common Planner? The answer is probably not. Did I like it? Yeah, it was fine. I mean, besides the fact that I have more empty pages than anything else, right? So I don't need the entire space. My life changed when COVID hit. So I work from home. I'm not working from the office. So my life is not the same. So clearly every page is not completely full. So do I really need all this space? Not really. So will I get an N1H for 2025? It's a no. I will not get this big, humongous N1H. Will I get a Common Planner? I'm still, YouTubing to see what are my options. I've seen Weeks from Hobonichi. That looks like a decent size. I've seen the smaller version of her book, which is a Weeks. It's an N2, I think, horizontal. And you can either do the full year, which it brings the 365 pages in the back, or the smaller version where it just brings the monthly, the weeks, with the one empty page, and I think a few pages in the back. Don't quote me because I'm not too sure. I didn't do my research. But I know that for a fact. I've seen those. And I've also seen, oh gosh, I'm gonna massacre her name, Aurora Estelle. Welcome to my Spanglish, people. So Aura, A-U-R-O, I think, or Estelle is another one. She does a bunch of different planners, different sizes, same paper, apparently, like the Hobonichi. And that's another one I'm exploring, but haven't decided yet. So clearly, I still have time. Common Planner, I think, is not doing the order ahead of time. Starting for 2025 is what I thought I saw on her Instagram. So I'm not too worried about it. I do have a few blank A5 bullet journal notebooks if I need them. I do have, I believe, an Aurora Estelle non-dated catch-all book, which I'm not too sure. It seems a little interesting. It's just not dated. Alright, so looking for you guys. All of my boxes are not completely sealed yet. So I do have my Aurora Estelle here. Catch-all for... I don't want to say it's for 2025 because I'm not too sure. She only has one color, black. So this is the weekly catch-all weeks. And it is smaller than this N1H planner. I'll lift you up some so you guys can see it a little bit better. There you go. There you go. Push you over. Hopefully I don't spill my coffee. So here it is. So it's a week's size. So it is smaller, which I'm liking. And it is thinner. Now the reason it's thinner is because it does not have 300 and whatever amount of pages on the inside. So since it's not dated, obviously I don't have to worry about it whether or not I don't use it. But it's supposed to be actually, here's an example. It has the monthly page. Then it has the weekly page with the grid line on the right, which is what we've been using. It's just smaller. And then it includes 2 additional pages between. So you have clearly a couple of years of dates. Then I believe this is your regular 12 months if you want to do some kind of habit tracking, birthdays, whatever kind of thing. I never used that. Then you have your 12 months, but they're not dated, and it starts on a Sunday, which that threw me off as well because everything I've had started on a Monday. So you have your 12 months. If I can continue, then you have your week 1, right? So you have your week here, Monday through Sunday. You have a little space here, and clearly a little space here. And then you have the empty page on this side, and then you have 1, 2, and then starts the next week. So you only have these pages of empty grid line in between each week, and that's what caught my attention, was because then my empty pages are right after my week instead of me flipping to the back. Like I have to flip to the back on this one for my dailies, and since I'm not using these dailies that much compared to here, I feel like this one might be a better choice. I have to tell you right now, this person here, the Aurora Estelle, claims that her pages are also like the Hobonichi Weeks with that Tomo River paper, just like this lady does. But I tell you right now, this lady paper does not feel the same as this paper. I don't know. I feel like paper to me is just paper. But those people who are out there finicky about paper, there you go. Obviously, I haven't tested anything on it. I just got it. So I am going to do a little test on it to see if it holds up. And I want to say then in the back you have like a couple of pages of empty grid lines if you need. I think it was like 25 pages of empty grid lines while my phone goes crazy. So here it is. Oh, so it's 12 monthly spreads, Monday week start, each week sticker friendly, and 1 weekly page with a 3-page per week grid line. And according to it, is a 52 GSM, just like the Hobonichi Weeks. So the only thing I'm not too fancy about it is that it's not dated, but that's alright. So I'm still waiting to see if she comes up with a dated version. And the only reason I am gravitating towards her versus her is because of the way that the weeks are set up. So the week, you have the weeks and the 3 empty pages right after your weeks. I don't have to go to the back to look at my daily pages. So if I have a to-do list for this week here, well, if I use this for work, I have my to-do list here and here versus me having to flip to the back of the book like this and doing my list here. I find it more convenient in this sort of format versus this format. That's the only reason. Besides that, I love the book. Everything is perfectly fine besides the format. But I'm still waiting because, you know, it's still early. We are in June. And I'm still waiting to see what else comes in. I got it all boxed up, ready to go, because we still got, you know, a couple of times that, you know, still got a couple of months to make an executive decision on what planner we're going to use. But that's the only thing I like about this one versus this one. And I know she has a smaller version, but her format stays the same. The monthly are in the front, then her weeks, just like this, and then her dailies in the back. So that's the only thing that throws me off. And I had a lot of space, so I don't need 365. So let's see. I don't know. You tell me below which ones are you guys interested in and what you're looking into, and are you doing your homework for your 2025 journal, bullet journal, or planner. But thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.